Hello everybody, welcome back to Shelby Work Studio, and my studio today is my room, a place I never thought I would end up showing on camera because it's usually pretty messy. As a family of artists, we are just born to be maximalists and have clutter everywhere, but I think my wall is tastefully plastered with art at the moment. One of our pictures actually fell. That was my fault, but there will be even more art probably in this room eventually. Yeah, I hope you guys had a nice week. I think it's all been kind of stressful for people in school right now because midterms are coming up, and it's actually Wednesday today and this video is supposed to go up tomorrow, so I've got to get to it and finish this video. But today I thought it would be really fun to do something I've been wanting to do for my brand for a long time, which is to create a more interesting and cute recognizable logo for my brand Shelby Works. Currently it is a logo I designed when I was 18 when I was just starting out, and it is a little too abstract for my taste at the moment, and I don't think it really accurately represents my brand. If I can find a picture of it, I'll put it on the screen right here. But basically it's two abstract interlocking hands. I don't know, I was trying to create like a easy symbol to remember, but I just don't think blue and yellow abstract hands represents my style anymore, because my style has very much evolved and it has more personality and characters that are involved, like worlds and things. So I want to try and come up with a logo that identifies with that. I've actually already done some sketches of a bunch of different things, and then I'll show you me designing and digitizing it in the computer in a little bit. So these are some of my ideas, and I'll explain in a second. But basically, when I think of my brand name of Shelby Works, I always thought of it as like kind of like a factory of all of these imaginary things coming to life out of my little factory. Like Shelby, it could be like Shelby Works of Art, or Shelby Works as in like the actual word. I don't know. It's just kind of a fun, like, made up brand name that my dad actually came up with, so kudos to him. I really want to try and incorporate some kind of a gear shape to the logo. So my initial idea was like a gear that also looked like an eyeball. So that's kind of how I used to draw eyeballs when I was first starting out, and that was a big little doodle that would often find its way into my art. Yeah, basically I'm just going to try lots of different things, colorful but still simple-ish, I guess. But now it is time to design and see how that goes. So as you saw before, these are some of the ideas I want to work with, but specifically I want to try and make this girl character work out because I think it somewhat resembles myself, and it incorporates a lemon, which is one of my favorite fruits to incorporate. And if you know my work and myself, I create flying lemons and place them in almost all of my works, and if you don't know what that is, you can just go browse through my Instagram and I'm sure you're gonna find dozens of them. And for the kind of look and feel for my girl character, I wanted it to have a slightly industrial feel where some areas are more rigid than others, and I don't know if you're gonna pick up on this, but like I said before about like the gear and the eye, I wanted to make the eye on the left hand side just barely resemble a gear, like the outer shape and the rectangle kind of, I don't know, gives that little nod to what I was originally going for. If I have any fellow Gen Zers in the crowd, you may also realize that my character kind of mildly looks like Bob the Builder, that super cute but also creepy cartoon from 1998, I believe. But hey, it's all good because it already coincidentally aligns with my idea behind the brand of a factory or like building and stuff, so that's cool. Anyways, let's continue with designing some more options for my logo, and here I was trying to incorporate that same kind of clown motif of having that clown collar and now using it as the hat. And I was trying to focus on just making like a cool title treatment with motifs of the clown, but then I was unsure about that and just decided to go totally absurd and make an actual kind of clown to encase my text. I think it just looks too much like a past Jack in the Box logo, which I love Jack in the Box, but I don't really think I want to be associated with that. Here is the making of the infamous flying lemon that I mentioned earlier, and not only do I include this in like a lot of my drawings, but also actually made some polymer clay earrings that are in the shape of flying lemons, as well as some larger clay lemons that are currently hanging in my room for decor. So they are a big part of the Shelby Works crew. Here I was just kind of playing around with the idea of a new character, but then I thought that would be weird because why use a new character for something for my logo when nobody has seen it before, but I still thought that it was a cute, also creepy kind of idea of a character for future drawings. So maybe you will see him appear in other things like sticker designs or other kind of drawings in the future. I feel like at this point I was kind of just creating filler designs to fill the page and make it look all nice and pretty because I had already decided on the logo I was going to use, and see if you can guess which one that is before the end of the video and let me know down below, or just let me know which one that you think is really cool. This little green blob is actually a variation of my Goop fairy friends. You'll see a lot of them in my designs as well. They're basically just little fairies that are meant to empower you throughout your day and be a support human of sorts. And I didn't film this bit, but as you can see, I did create another logo variation with a little rainbow retro bold lines and kind of a rounded rectangle with my name Shelby Works, and I used the flying lemon as the O for Shelby Works. I thought this would be like a cool bumper sticker or something. But yeah, we are nearing the end of this portion of the video, and I just wanted to kind of show you my process for designing, and I actually came up with all of these in one evening, surprisingly. I had a burst of creativity and inspiration that day after all of my schoolwork, so I was able to really get down to business and create some logos for myself finally. Welcome back, and I hope you enjoyed watching me design a little bit Illustrator of how I would go about designing logos. I think you kind of already know which one I chose based off of the little marks I did at the end, but I thought I would show you anyways because a couple weeks ago put my logo on practically everything on some products on my Threadless site, and like I mentioned before, I do have a very kind of bad looking website at the moment, which is shelbyworks.com, but it's actually just kind of like a landing page because when you click on it, it will redirect you to my Threadless site where it's a print-on-demand kind of website where anybody can set up their own artist shop, and so that's how I started out selling artwork. So I ordered some samples of my logo on some products, and actually some socks that I made with a print all over it, but unfortunately those are not going to be here until next week. So if you follow me on Instagram at shelby.works, then you will see me unbox those products next week. But now is the moment we've all been waiting for, is my actual logo I decided on. I went with the girl because she was my initial inspiration and I really wanted to make it work. And she's got the super cute lemon hat, and I didn't change a whole lot actually, just I put it in this format of a rounded rectangle And then I just changed the O to a yellow O, just to spice it up a little bit. But yeah, I have a couple of tote bags already with some of my artwork on it, but I just wanted a new tote to kind of celebrate my new logo. And you know, having your logo plastered on everything, and like this tote bag is like a walking business card, so people will be like, oh, what is that? A Shelby Works bag? Cool, man. That actually happened to me once, and it was the coolest thing ever. I walked into the store and she was like, oh my gosh, is that a Shelby Works bag? And I was like, whoa there, I'm Shelby Works. And that was just the coolest thing to me, because that kind of scenario has only happened a few times, and it really just made my day. It made my day sparkle. So now I have a more big and recognizable logo, because before I just had like my other artwork on a tote bag, but now people can clearly see that this is a Shelby Works bag, or at least this is what I want my company to be identified as. So, well guys, that was pretty much it for the video. I just wanted to show you what it actually looks like on an actual object, and I'm really proud of it, and thank you if you have stuck around this long. I very much appreciate it, and let me know if you want to know more information about setting up your own artist shop, because it is free and it's a great way if you're a young artist trying to sell work of your own or something like that, or just if you want to see the kinds of things I do sell or have products of. I have quite a few shirts and things, so yeah, that'll be cool. Thank you, and don't forget to like this video and subscribe if you'd like to see more fun stuff, and yeah, I hope you guys have a good rest of your week.